What's up, babes? It's cralisa Victoria. I'm back with yet another video. If you guys are new here, hi, welcome to the channel. If you've already been subscribed, thanks for coming back. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my hair. As you guys seen by the title of the video, it is about health over length and why I choose health over length all day, every day, and will forever choose that way. So this is my hair right now. My hair is approaching 3 years. My locks will be 3 years old on July 1st, 2022, which is this year, which is also about a month away. So let me just go ahead and turn around. If you guys are not familiar with my channel, I am cralisa Victoria. I talk about beauty, fashion, business, lifestyle, entrepreneurship, blogs, vlogs, self-care, skincare, healthcare, all that. You name it, locks, we talk about it. So if you're looking for a one-stop shop type, luxurious type babe who also puts affordable luxury to things as well, you came to the right channel. So make sure you smash the subscribe button. A lot of my tips and tricks on my locks are not just catered to women, but they're also catered to men. And then also, not only are my hair tips catering to people with locks, but it can also cater to men and women who do not have locks. So basically, my hair is layered. When I started these locks, because this is my second set of locks I've had in my life. The first set of locks I had in undergrad, and as you guys have heard me say a million times, I never looked at it as a journey. It was just something to do with my natural hair while in college. And post undergrad, I ended up deciding that I wanted to go back to locks, you know, a few years later, and boom, here we are, about to hit 3 years. So when I started these, I had just cut the front of my hair super short. I was wearing a lot of sew-ins, so I would have my natural hair as my leave out, and from straightening it, of course, I developed straight ends, so I decided to cut all the straight ends off, and I was gonna rock my curls. So when I did that, baby, these locks were like up here. Okay, I'm trying to fold it up, but my hair was really short up top, right? So I ended up having layers in my hair just throughout, and then I'm like, you know, one day it's gonna grow out and it's gonna be beautiful, and that's what it's gonna be. And that one day has come into many days. So this is it from the front view. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to show you guys. So just take a look at the health of my hair. I mean, you can't see health all the way through your eyes, but you can kind of see based off of what someone hair looked like and determine kind of like, is it showing damaged or healthy? And then you can also see the length. So whenever I pull my hair forward, my hair always looks like a lot shorter than what it actually is, and that's because the layers are also in the hair. But when I put my hair back, you're able to see where it is. So from the side angle, side profile, this is my hair. You guys can see the side. And then if I turn all the way around, and I'm gonna turn this way so you guys can see the profile from this way. And then I'm gonna turn back to the front. So that is my hair in a nutshell. I have not retwisted my hair probably in about a month or longer. The last time I did my hair, I did a braid out, so it wasn't a real full-on retwist. It was just like a twist at my roots and braid. But like a full actual out retwist, I haven't done that in probably like longer than a month or 2 or 3. I don't know. But anyway, this is what your girl's hair is looking like. Okay, first of all, let's get into health over length. So as a loose natural, as a babe before locks, I used to, you know, growing up, you know, you always get so excited about the length of your hair, blase, you don't really understand the importance of health over length. Now my hair was taken care of growing up and stuff like that, but as you get older, you realize, like, I would rather just have healthier looking hair than to be trying to, you know, you'd be all sad and stuff when you got to go to get your hair done, and then the beautician has chopped off all your hair on the split ends, and you just felt like you just took my length. But really, like, no, your length was already taken through the split ends, baby. I just cut them off to give you a little bit more life. And then you grow up and you realize, like, yeah, baby, I would rather cut those split ends because it's giving, I take care of myself. Now, I think I'm too grown to be walking around with split ends. If I had loose natural hair, I would be too grown for that. Talking about, well, I'm trying to save my length. Well, baby, I can see straight through to your t-shirt, so that means that you need to let it go, okay? But I think health over length is more important, because healthy hair is what's gonna grow. If you have split ends and your hair is splitting, then it's also splitting all the way up because you keep saving it instead of cutting it off and allowing your hair to grow. You cut your hair off, it'll grow back. You drink your water, you take your supplements, it's gonna grow back. It's inevitable, it's gonna grow back. So I would definitely say health over length makes more sense. The things that I do for my health over length is I drink water, of course. I take my multivitamins, probiotics, I take my beauty drops that I put in my drink, and those are some of the things that I do on a regular basis as far as supplements. When it comes to washing, rinsing, moisturizing, all of those things that I have to do for my hair, that is in a routine. I have preached so many videos as it pertains to locks that a routine is important. I know some of you think like, well, I don't need no routine to, my hair just grows, or I don't need no routine because that's not gonna work for me. Look, a routine is good in every part of your life. That's just number one. So imagine when you have a healthy hair routine. My hair don't just grow like this, like just because it just grow like this. Like, no, I gotta take care of my hair, okay? I've seen a little bit of bald head in every race. So hair don't just grow just to grow. You know what I mean? Like, there's things that you're doing, whether some people knowingly are doing them or unknowingly doing them, that's helping their hair to grow, thrive, flourish, and do everything that it needs to do. I just so happen to keep a routine. When you realize that health over length is important, you will realize that you will have both. Okay, you won't have one or the other, you'll have both. Why? Because everything is tied up in a routine. So for me, it's like, I'm not really worried about the length because I know I focus on the health. But if you are focused on the length and not focused on the health, it's going to be hard for you to get the length. You're going to just be sitting there hoping and wondering and praying that somehow or another you can be Rapunzel by tomorrow, and it's not going to happen. So just as an FYI, health over length all day. You get the health, the length will come. Figure out what works for you. I am so sick of hearing so many people, influencers, non-influencers, whatever, just being like, oh, well, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna copy da-da-da-da-da routine. And even if some of the steps in somebody's routine that works for them doesn't work for you, it's almost like, well, they do it, they're popping, I like them. And it's like, no, have a little bit of backbone about yourself and figure out what works for you. There's no way that I'm gonna follow a popular hair routine or a trend or whatever, and it doesn't actually work for me, and then still continue to do it just because it's popular, or just because people who I think are good, YouTubers or whatever, vloggers, bloggers, whatever, I just think, oh, I love them so much, so everything they have to do has to be made with gold and I have to do it. That is the wrong approach, because you're going to find yourself into a lot of situations that just does not work for you. Even when it comes down to like skincare, let's just jump into the skincare category. I have on no makeup right now, and as you guys know, a camera is going to tell everything. So as you guys can see my face, it doesn't look 1000% bad, but it doesn't look up to my standards. My neck is breaking out, hormonal acne, I don't know about y'all, hormonal acne, cystic acne, all those type of things, stress, those things will instantly, sugar or processed will instantaneously like start to break me out. I have very sensitive skin. I literally can break out, hive, rash up quick, just out of any little thing. So for me, I have to make sure that I'm doing my face wash routines. I have to make sure that when I am touching my face, my hands are washed. I just touch my face, but my hands are washed. In the end of the day, that's what you have to make sure before you start to get into routines. Don't adopt a routine that doesn't work. Like, what is that going to do for you, sis? If I got on here and I seen somebody say, oh, I used the product, and since my hair went from here to here, and I see the actual hair results, then you might want to be like, oh, let me see if that's really about that life. If I try the product out and it's really not about that life for me, baby, that's it. Like, that's it. It's just not for me. But I think that you have got to have some type of confidence and boldness about yourself to be able to step up to the plate for yourself. There's a lot of people who, that's just not their thing. It's like a no, I don't know how to do my hair, or oh, I don't know how to do da-da-da-da. Whatever you want, whatever it is that you want to obtain and that you need to get done, you can do that. You just need to will it in your mind to get it done. You need to set yourself up for success, and you need to just stop thinking that everything that works for everybody else is going to work for you. So choose health over length all day, every day, and find what really works for you. I have been really trying my hardest. I'm about to actually sit and write out some content ideas, especially as it pertains to locks, to get more videos out as it talks about hair, because I know you guys like when I talk about my hair. I know y'all like other things on my channel as well, but when it comes down to hair, I just be having a lot to say, and I really want to strategically hone in on specific topics so that I can just like give insight, because I know that there's a lot of videos that go out. There's a lot of people who post about the same type of content, and I know there's a lot of videos that I have that you can search it and you'll probably find it easily on the internet. But I kind of want to dig into the things that are not talked about. I also want to dig deeper into the things that people are wondering when it comes down to hair, and things like that, because I want my videos to be both useful, informative, and you know, something that you could just literally feel like, oh dang, every time I come to her videos about hair or about whatever, I'm about to walk away with some sort of knowledge. I'm about to walk away with something that's going to benefit me. That is what I aim and strive to do. I want to talk about topics on locks that are not always covered, or things that you may be searching but you're not finding. Like, I want to be in that search engine. I want to be able to provide that type of those type of lock videos so that you guys could have like more insight. I want to film another lock video now. I think I want to have at least 2 of them go up today, just because I know some of you babes like to binge watch on Sundays, and some of you might want to just be trying some things out with your hair. And I also want to talk a little bit more in depth. I know I've been talking about my summer goals for my hair. I really want to talk a little bit more in depth, the things that I'm going to be doing. I am super excited because there are a few things that I'm going to be lining up for myself as it pertains to my locks. I want to have I'm not going to tell you guys what it is actually. I'm not going to say what I was going to do, but it's pertaining to locks, and I just want to talk more about it. As I've mentioned before, as you guys know, I do have my lock oils and stuff like that that are up for sale. So if you're looking to purchase any of those, just let me know. All of the things that I like to use for my hair. I do have some Babe with Lots hats as well. So if you're a male and you have a girlfriend or a sister or a friend or somebody who has locks and you want to gift them with the hat, I have denim Babe with Locks hat. And if you are a but if you're a woman who has locks as well and you want to rock your hat, then go ahead and purchase from your GWORL. And then if you are thinking about getting locks because you're like, you know what, this is the year, this is the summer, this is it, I'm going to be a baddie, Betty.com for the rest of my life, I'm about to have locks, and you might want to snag it too. I'm not exactly sure once everything sells, when will I, like, the oils will be more frequent, but as far as the hats, I'm not too sure how often I'll be able to restock. But make sure you guys follow Babe with Locks on Instagram if you want to keep up with beautiful babes and locks, and then just a community of babes with, you know, stuff that's coming soon for you guys. And then if you want to keep up with my personal journey just in life and my locks and all of that, just follow me on Instagram at cralisa Victoria. Spelled the exact same way as my YouTube name. I'll see you beautiful babes in the next video, but make sure you always choose health over length, but just know that you'll get both if you focus on health. I'll see you on the next video. Later.